Last, not this time, but first, the next time, it's Oni. Oni, make it make sense.
Joshua. Well, I technically came back from my vacation, except I still haven't gone back to work yet because my next scheduled day isn't like Thursday. It's Thursday morning? Whatever. Anyway, maybe next stream I do is either going to be Tekken or me actually working on art. But anyway, yeah, this might be coming soon to a theater near you. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Some call him a Renaissance man. I refer to him as a literal work of art. Florida's most valuable export, Little Sharky.
Florida's only valuable export, thank you. Hey folks, I'm Sharky. I'm old. I apparently am just catting today, so happy April 1st. We're gonna have some fun, and that's it. Thanks everybody.
Is probably the real reason why Hitchbot got mugged in Philly. It's Shy.
I mean, cookies are going to pay for themselves, but I mean, you didn't hear that. Hi, I am Shy. I am an integral. I play video games, mostly stuff like Final Fantasy XIV, where I'm trying to do everything I possibly can. There's also stuff like Stardew, and that I mean to get to because 1.6 came out like 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't done anything with that. Also working on a couple of other things, and definitely hoping to get back to things in a couple of days.
I'm proud of you. It is highly recommended to consult a doctor if they persist for longer than 4 hours. It's Chrisseries.
Hi, I'm Chrisseries. I have a migraine still. I'm also the raid leader of Blitz. We cleared tea on Saturday, so now we have a couple weeks of farming that, and then who knows what.
Was it like chai tea?
Mm-hmm. The clear already went up to YouTube, and I realized that it was the poll where I was quoting Silence of the Lambs. So that's a thing.
Oh.
That's now immortalized.
Welcome to the Speedrunner's Curse.
Hello, Clarice.
Last but not least, sponsored by Love Ents, it's Lonnie Akea.
Hi, I am Lonnie Akea. I was streaming a bunny greenhouse game. I occasionally stream other things, like a dragon, or I don't know, an RPG of some kind. Atelier, maybe. I am alive, and that's what you get from me today. Let's go.
As it were, let's get a move on. I am not even clicked in on the game. I refuse to apologize. Ease what it ease.
Oh, are we playing Ease tonight?
Yeah, all of them at the same time.
Oh shit, yeah, let's go.
Haha!
I'm here for it.
Where did you get a 68 bajillion to play 1 and 2 on?
It's emulator.
I'm grabbing a drink.
Big strike. But yeah, last we left off, we were in Homie's dressing room, and he was weird. So I think we gotta move on to the hallway.
July 7th, backstage hallway.
Hey, it's you, that right kid.
Oh, Detective Sky. I guess I'll let that right kid business pass for now.
Call me Emma.
You know, I am here. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm out front. Never mind. Fuck it.
Lesbians.
There's no need for titles once you shared a bottle of fingerprinting powder.
That's a new one. So, Emma, what exactly are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm snacking. You think I want to be here? Me, in charge of security in this pit?
Security? Did something happen?
Not knowing what that glimmerous fop. Apparently he's all upset because something was stolen. He wanted security back here during the concert. Where's the get off acting like he's some big rock star?
I mean, he kind of is a rock. You know what? Fine.
Hey, you listening to me?
No. So, where's this door here lead to?
This one? That's Lemiro's dressing room. Don't even think of going in there unless you want a piece of snack ooze in your face.
The giant half-bitten sausage has been added to the court record.
God. Is she ever in a good mood, I wonder? Emma? I've never seen someone eat snacks with such vehemence. Better give her a wide berth. She snackooed me. Oh no, are they all nothing? Alright, well at least I have 3 half-eaten pieces of snackoo. It's like a Monkey Island puzzle now. Oh hey, there's the thing. What's this? Some kind of headset earpiece? Why would someone leave this in the hallway?
Eats cookies vehemently.
The amount of fucks this woman does not give.
Maybe Lemuel's bodyguard dropped it? Emma! Will you stop fucking shoving your face for a second and listen?
Think you're going to pull me away from my snacks just to hear you something on and on about whatever. You're going to be sorely disappointed.
At least the chewing stopped. So, this is La Miroir's dressing room? What was... Hey! Gunshot or firework?
One of my favorite games.
You're not in Florida, so we know which one it is.
You, out of my way!
The Emma?
The mirror! It's not locked. I'm going in.
July 7th, 9:30 p.m. Lemuel's dressing room.
Some large holes. What's that awful noise? Oh, it's the concert. Oh! Oh, fucking God, he fucking dead. It's La Miroir's manager, Mr. What's his name?
Oh no. Hey, you!
Me?
Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup.
Okay. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right?
And don't touch anything. I'll be right back.
I'm touching your stuff. What's going on? I just talked to him, and now... He's alive? Mr. Latouche, can you hear me?
Shot. I was shot.
Yeah, it looks like. How you doing? You okay? Who shot you?
Don't know. Ask
Ask what?
witness.
Witness? There's a witness?
Cold. So cold. Witness.
You're cold? Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Help is on the way.
Can't see.
Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who was the witness?
Witness is sick.
Siren? How can a siren witness anything? I'm a fucking guy, he fucking did. Yipes! Emma? What was that? Who's there?
Try that line read again. I didn't hear you.
What's wrong?
Emma, did you see anyone just now?
Huh? No?
I could have sworn I heard a door close.
The concert's been cancelled. Backup's on its way. Is Mr. Latouche... He's dead, isn't he? That's terrible.
I lost him.
Real shame that.
Yep, real shame that. Romain Latouche shot. And I heard his last words. The witness is the siren, whatever that means. No, I'd just like to say I don't think he died because he didn't shit himself. You know, as one does when you die, you void your bowels.
Maybe he had gone to take a shit just before being shot, so there was, minimal.
Shot
Anyway.
to the heart, and you're to
Maybe he
blame.
shot the shit ahead of time.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I always got times for taking a trip to the AM/FM urination station.
July 7th, backstage hallway.
Who's taking this one?
Do you want it?
Not all at once
All
now.
right, I'll take it. After all, this is a person apparently wearing a shark costume? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm?
It's appropriate.
The venue's locked down. We took names and addresses before letting the crowd go.
Good work, Darian.
I'll let you know if I found anything out about the victim.
We still don't get his name, even though we now know his name.
Yeah.
Later.
You don't know his full government. It's investigation time then, yeah, Fraulein Detective?
No, I'm just a lawyer. Fuck off.
She meant her.
I'm going home.
I don't need some rock and rolling prosecutor to tell me that.
Or what? What?
One request I must make.
Not.
Tell no one, on staff or otherwise, anything of this.
Ooh, a gag order?
I don't like it when you say those words.
No one does.
No word gets out, other than that Mr. Latouche is dead. No word of the cause of death or of the murder.
Tell no one. Not even La Miroir?
Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. Oh, one other thing. I'll need your signature on this forehead. Yours too, Fräulein.
On that? An investigation request?
It just does.
You two are civilians. It's standard procedure.
Is it? That should be okay to sign, I think.
Prosecutor Gavin's investigation request, blah, blah, blah.
Right. Well, get started with the investigation.
I want to talk about how we just had a lawyer sign something without reading it.
Yeah, that was great. That was
You're a
a
good
fucking
lawyer,
great move.
Apollo.
I'm on it already.
Ah, and one tip for you.
If you take your pants off, I'm fucking deleting it.
Try not to get in the Fräulein detective's way. She's in a foul mood today.
Gee, I wonder why. We were all questioned as witnesses. And now none of us can go home. We'll investigate, all right. Our way.
Somehow, I don't see us getting back to that crime scene anytime soon.
I still can't believe I was there when it happened. Not an experience I care to repeat anytime soon.
This is no time for navel gazing. Let's crack the case.
Yo, get some rest, Ben. Thanks for hanging out with us. I worry about Trucy. She seems to have a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. Of course, that's really not surprising considering who her father is.
I don't know. I think an attorney should have read something before signing it, bitch. I mean, something the matter.
No, let's get cracking. I'm the only one who was there. The only one who heard Mr. Latusse's last words.
The witness is Siren.
First order of business is to find out what he meant by siren. Right, I guess. Oh, I guess we can go back to the crime scene already.
July 7th, Lemonade dressing room.
Oh, it's you. I figured you'd come.
Yeah, the ladies always say that.
What do
You have
mean
to
by
let us
that?
investigate the scene, please.
You know exactly.
You're
what I mean
attorneys,
by that.
no? Shouldn't you wait until you have a client?
Latouche did tell me to ask the witness, the siren. With his dying breath, no less. Doesn't that count?
Threaten me all you want. You'll get no snacks from me.
Oh, I wanted a snackoo. Please?
Lucy thinks you are a snack.
You are a snack.
Juan's out here doing it all for the cookie, doing Fred Durst proud.
Think of poor Lemuel.
Oh well. I suppose you did find the body with me.
Great! Let's get to it.
Righto.
Just try not to touch anything.
She's letting us look. And she's not munching her snacks for once. You know, something that would very easily contaminate a crime scene.
I just want to say that
This bodes well. There are clues here. I can feel it. Leave no hanger unhung and no spot unspotted.
I appreciate that whatever 50 caliber rounds were sent out of that pistol managed to miss the
Yeah,
coffee
I
machine
really
back
like.
there.
Yeah, I personally enjoy the fucking anti-material round sized holes in the fucking wall that somehow didn't penetrate the hallway, and the other hallway, and the other hallway,
Is that a weapon?
and the other hallway.
Is that a weapon to surpass Metal Gear?
Jesus.
Is it nanomachine, son?
Maybe it's lawn darts. We should bring back lawn darts.
I mean, that does look like what lawn darts used to do to people's skulls. So
Yeah, well, you know what? I think, I treat that as like a Darwinian process, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you could also do lawn darts where we just throw we throw plastic bunnies into the lawn.
That's just
Lawn
logically
darts.
not.
Haha. Haha.
that's really good, Blue. Nice.
That honestly was a really good pun.
I fucking hate you, but that was really good.
Anyway, we'll see you all next week with a brand new cast of voice actors because these ones are fired.
Hey, I didn't
Oh
do that.
man, I get to leave?
You can't fire me. You never paid me in the first place.
Yeah, I know. I'm paying you an exposure.
Exposure
I don't
for
want to see your
what?
dick again.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe you should stop fucking falling asleep with your mouth open.
Exposure to what?
That was my joke.
It's a good modifier. It's a good modification.
Mr. Romain Latus, was it? He was the Mirror's manager and interpreter, apparently.
Oh shit, no one's gonna be able to talk to her now. She can't understand shit.
This was his first time in the country.
So I'm guessing he didn't know many people here.
Doesn't seem likely. Nor can I think of anyone with a motive to murder him. Except for one person, of course.
One person? Who?
La Miroir. No one here might have had a motive, but she's from...
What are you talking about? Of course, Mr. Gavin had a motive.
It was Emma's idea.
I said nothing.
You're contaminating the crime scene.
He's a big man, or was. I don't think even I would win in a fight with him.
Which is why whoever it was used a revolver, I'm guessing.
You sent the request to the Borgnian embassy for more info on him. Well, you and I know more about the crime than anyone.
You do?
That is true. It was us who found the body.
I guess that's what I missed for watching the concert.
Hey, I actually wish I was watching the concert instead. Anything is kind of better than stumbling on a dead body.
Well, we know the crime took place during the concert.
And when we heard the shot and entered the room, the killer was already gone.
What? But that doesn't make sense! You came in when you heard the shot and no one was here? How did they leave the room?
That window is a little too small, isn't it? The mystery of the disappearing killer.
pretty brooch. Oh, hello.
You're not going to say, "Can I have it, please?" Are you?
Oh,
Look, you may be a cute little girl of 15, but that doesn't get you any special treatment with me.
oh.
It's not healthy to envy the young Emma.
It's not about envy, it's about tampering with evidence.
Says the snack lady.
Yeah. Note to self, Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution. That was a very large mute thing that came up. Huh. Am I losing my mind?
I had to cough. I muted myself. I didn't think that messed anything up.
Wait, can one of y'all that are using the fucking reactive hot toggle your mute real quick? Yeah, huh. That's cool. I think. Definitely mildly obtrusive. Yeah, see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, wow, that is... Not sure I like that.
Let me
my
s- No, it's all good. Let me see if it's something I can fix really quick.
What happened?
Allow me to demonstrate again.
I'm not watching live.
It's whenever you hot toggle the mute, it puts a large red mute symbol over top of it.
Very large and kind of fuzzy in low res.
Alright, there it is. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see if it's a setting I can like fucking. Interesting. You'll have to log in and get rid of it, I think. Can you? Yeah. Wow, that's, I don't know about that. Anyway, sorry. That was just something I thought I was finally reaching the end of my rope.
Alas, you're not that lucky.
Hmm.
To learn to respect
Thanks for
your
letting us know.
elders
I'll go
a
fix
little.
it really quick. Oh, sorry, Blue.
You need to learn to respect your elders a little.
Yeah, it looks like there's like 4 images. I don't know if you can just not upload one for the deafened or muted, or just like make it the same image. Something seems so familiar about that brooch. Sort of pin fastener for attaching things to clothes. Not a safety pin type, though.
Oh, if it's not a safety pin,
It's an unsafety pin.
it's a danger pin?
I suppose if you stuck it in your eye, then yeah, sure. But you could do that with a safety pin too, for, you know, what it's worth.
You can, by the way, upload your normal reactive image to get rid of the... I think. You just...
Yeah, what up, Fantar?
Yeah, but like, why did it change?
It works. You can, upload a thing and it'll get rid of that.
I don't know why they changed it, because everything in life has to be absurdly difficult and inconvenient for no reason whatsoever besides, fuck you.
Thanks for taking the fun out of my danger pin.
Oh, you're driving a danger pin through my heart. I don't Open the danger pin? Guess not.
Are these bullet holes?
Looks like it. There are 2 here in the wall.
From the look of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. The first shot must have missed.
But there are 2 holes. Wouldn't that mean 2 misses?
I'm gonna explain to you the concept of a through and through.
The murder weapon is a 45 caliber revolver. It's very powerful. I believe what we're seeing here is the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder.
No, it sounds painful.
Yeah, no shit. I wonder about this murder weapon. My guns! That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder.
That's for monitoring the stage from this room.
Monitoring?
It pipes in a real-time feed from the stage microphones. Useful for knowing when your set is coming up.
Yeah, I seem to recall it being loud and vaguely musical. It made it hard to hear Mr. Latusse's last words. Likely not Fantar just because of the speed that it's going. Ah, another ladder.
Actually, it's technically a step ladder.
Well, hello, Miss Fancy
I'm
Pete.
lost.
Please forgive my lack of ladder discrimination.
I'm less worried about the stepladder and more worried why it's there.
Why is the ladder there? Well, to climb, right? To reach something on the ceiling?
I still say it's a step ladder. What's wrong, Apollo? Your mouth is catching flies.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Hey, that's how the killer escaped. That's what you were thinking, right?
Yeah,
When we arrived on the scene, the killer had already fled. He or she must have had a way out. And that air vent is one possibility.
It's much too small.
Not if the killer were about your size, Trucy. I mean, the actual round likely wouldn't have any blood left on it, but yeah, there's, you know, it's generally messy.
Do it.
Huh?
I was cutting up the dance floor at the time, thank you.
Oh, is that what you call that articulated seizing?
Yes!
Of course Listen, I know you didn't do it.
It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo.
What? Shut up. Trucy's still after that brooch, clearly.
No way. If you want one that bad, get your daddy to buy it for you.
Daddy always says, Trucy, if you want something, go find or borrow it. Oh, and when in doubt, beg.
Leave it to Mr. Right.
I should be concerned about Trucy's future. But then again, it's not my problem. Ooh. Banana.
Ooh, banana. Oh, Apollo! Can I eat some of those, please?
Absolutely not.
I know. But still, I yearn.
Look, you're not the only one eyeing that fruit here.
Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's eat.
Ladies, I prefer the term queer. Thank you.
Right.
Whoa! Are you two fucking out of your minds? Emma, you of all people should know better.
But she tempted me. She's a temptress.
She's a 15-year-old girl! I'm calling the police.
She is the
Other
police.
police! More policier police.
Apollo! It's huge! That's a TV!
You know, Trucy, this is why standardized testing's a bad thing. Yeah, sounds about right.
Sorry, I watch all media from my phone.
Yeah, wide flat screen TV. I want one of those.
You'll be wanting for a long time on your salary, Junior. Wait till you're as famous as Mr. Wright was, then dream.
Say that like he actually made money.
I don't think Daddy was ever rich, even when he was in law.
Great, just fucking stomp on my dreams, why don't you? My guns! This is the murder weapon, isn't it? This revolver?
That's right, a big 45 caliber revolver.
Yeah? Big iron on his hip, huh?
Wow. I wonder who brought this in here. I thought only police were allowed to have one of those.
Why are you giving me that look? I didn't do it. Listen, I was out in the hall eating snackoos when it happened.
I was there! No one here thinks you did it, Emma.
It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo.
So what are you saying? We're kindred spirits. Wait, if the killer brought a revolver, it must mean they had planned this from the start. That's right, right?
Right.
Added to the court record.
Fugi did an update to how I have people's avatars displayed on screen and they fucked it up.
That's a body, isn't it?
No, it's a fucking Christmas tree!
Oh, okay.
Sure is. Victim, no less. Let's take a closer look.
Go ahead, Apollo, you first.
Me? No, you go first. Trucy, I mean, really?
Will you two stop bickering and get over here?
She's munching on snackoos again. No fish is not annoyed.
Oh, look at his hand.
He's holding something.
Hey, no touching.
You can throw all the snacks at me you like, Emma. But sooner or later, you're gonna run out of them.
You raise a good point. I'm a bit intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look.
Oh, see there? He's holding on to something. What's this?
A keyring?
You think it might belong to the killer?
Certainly a possibility.
What an unusual keyring. And what unusual keys. This could be a vital clue.
It looks like it opens Kingdom Hearts. Is that blood? Why don't you examine this one, Apollo? You know more about red stuff than I do.
Says who? Apparently something is strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like?
Really? No clues at the bullet hole.
Fucking apparently not.
Why are you picking my nose?
Seeing these mirrors lined up. Yeah, lined up like that makes me think I'm really in a dressing room.
You are in a dressing room. This must be makeup. I've never heard of most of these brands. Maybe they're Borginian?
All I know is they sure don't make for much of a clue. Look, there's a little window over here. Maybe the killer escaped through that.
It's barely big enough for me to get my head through.
To mention, it only opens a crack.
Please. I mean, what? I was just saying it's possible.
Right. No harm in that. Except I'm pretty sure it is, not fucking possible.
You could peek into the room through it, though, you know.
So, this is the murder weapon? This revolver is incredibly heavy.
It's been fired twice. You can still smell the gunpowder.
Yeah, did you pick it up wearing gloves?
Uh-huh. That's odd.
What's odd?
Nothing.
Hey, no fair. Share the snackoos.
Just something about this revolver seems strange.
Strange? It's a fucking rear sight. What the hell's going on there? The middle of the weapon is a revolving chamber. That's where you load the bullets. A revolver. See?
Revolver. That sounds a little bit like Wunderbar.
I said maybe.
Especially if you try to say it really fast.
I guess.
You know, what I always used to think?
Nothing.
I used to think the closest sound to wunderbar was one liver. There's just so many words in the world, Apollo. Isn't it amazing?
Did you and Emma break into the Colombian fingerprint dust already?
A little.
I feel like this conversation only made sense in the original Japanese.
So many different words, so many different people. Like Trucy.
Stare down that barrel, Apollo.
Yikes! Don't point that thing at me!
Don't worry, I'm an old hand with firearms.
I mean, it's not loaded.
I have one that shoots bullets.
I don't want it shooting anything at all. Thank you.
Those bullets, silly. Gun shoots bullets, the magic cat!
I'm sorry, a cat comes out of a gun?
Look, you've seen all the stuff that comes out of my panties. I can tell by your expression you've never heard of that trick. It's a great one.
Honestly, that one sounds halfway interesting. I'm not really seeing anything weird besides, like, weird fucking sight aperture. But then again, 3D modeling. Fire.
What do you think about this revolver?
Well, it's pretty big and heavy.
That's right, it's a .45 caliber. That makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big.
Correct.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You don't need so much power to kill at such close range.
Does anyone know what the standard service revolver caliber is?
So
They were
22,
banned from your time, Sharky.
38
Standard.
special.
38 special. That's because it's interchangeable with 357.
It's overkill.
I'm not sure I see the problem.
What?
I mean, whenever I go out to eat curry, I order extra spicy just to be sure it's spicy.
Oh, I see. Something Rodney King.
Of course, I can only ever eat one or two bites.
Trucy, you do understand that there is currently a problem with policing?
And curry.
There's another thing about a gun this big. It puts a lot of strain on the shooter.
Strain?
Yeah, say if you were to fire this revolver, the recoil would probably dislocate your shoulder.
No?
I think she's just calling Apollo a twink.
You'd have to be one fragile twink.
It's like the shooter's a victim too, only, not.
Yep, killer used this revolver and quite well. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting. And compensating.
Used to shooting a high caliber weapon.
Well, that's about it. I think we've looked at just about everything there is.
Well, I guess you're right.
I know how you're feeling. It is hard to know when to stop. But anything more involved in this has to wait until the squad gets here.
I suppose.
I'll go report the evidence. Sorry, but could you wait here until I get that?
Huh. Oh, actually, we...
Great, thanks.
She left.
What do we do, Apollo? She told us to wait.
Great. Now how am I supposed to investigate?
Oh well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go!
Go?
Time's a-racing, Apollo! We've got a lot of ground to cover.
This is totally your fault.
Of course it is. Let's go.
Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, welcome.
July 7th, backstage hallway.
Who's there?
We didn't just imagine that, did we?
He was wearing a silk hat. Is he a friend of yours?
Probably.
I don't know, he looked like a dork like you did.
He looked like
Another-
Tom. He looked like Tom Selleck in a magician costume.
Yeah.
He did, and that's inherently suspicious.
So we're not going to talk about this thing laying on the ground?
What's that? It looks like some kind of future phone.
Trucy, that's not a phone, that's a transceiver. It's called a headset.
What's that headset doing on the floor?
Well, obviously, it's its head.
Wait, do you think Mr. Latrice might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards?
Best of luck, Fantar. I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing is lit. It must be on. No, we're still not gonna fucking pick it up. Fucking all right.
Not gonna put it in your ear, maybe. Not gonna. Okay.
I fucking guess not.
July 7th, Governor's dressing room. Huh. Looks like nobody's here.
Prosecutor Gavin's probably busy with the case too. No rest for the wicked.
No rest for us either, Apollo. Let's get rocking! Rock! Rock! July 7th, in the wings.
What is it with today? Problem after problem. Achtung!
You ain't kidding.
It's the two leading members of the Governors, Apollo. Clever on vocals and Dorian on guitar. They're so cool. They're like
Wow.
real-life Yu-Gi-Oh villains.
I have a really hard time thinking of Clavier as anything but a prosecutor, honestly. Besides maybe like a fucking pain in the ass.
What are they arguing about?
Well, probably the case.
My hog won't start. My guitar case is busted. My guitar's been burnt to a crisp. And to top it all off, someone's dead. And then there was that performance just now. What was that all about?
Hey man, don't blame me. You were the one who missed your cue.
Me? Miss a cue? How could I conceivably get the most important part of that song wrong? How? And what was all that tinny playing of yours?
Who you calling Tinny?
Sounds like they're having a lover's quarrel.
Lovers quarrel. Child.
One of those differences in musical direction bands are always splitting up over?
This is kind of hardly the time.
Hmm? What are you two doing here?
Your mom.
Sick. We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sorry. Wait, you were what?
Listen. You need to confirm that with the Republic of Borginia. Detective Crescend.
Right. Anything else?
What did you just call him? Detective?
Ah, greetings.
Oh my god. Why?
Daryan Crescend, Criminal Affairs, Hair Division.
Criminal affairs?
Apollo? You really don't know anything about the governors, do you?
Nope. Don't even fucking care. That's absolutely his key ring. I was wondering if you knew anything about this?
That?
Does it look familiar?
Familiar? It's mine. That's my keyring. I've been looking all over for it.
You ever shot a gun before?
I mean, you talking metaphorically or?
Nah.
This is yours, Mr. Gavin?
I knew it.
Hello? How can you make that I knew it face?
You see how gay that keychain looks?
This is the keyring that was...
Yeah, I know.
Thanks. Anyway. So, where did you find it?
A dead guy's hands. Well, it was in the dead guy's hands. Like he was trying to keep it from the killer, even if it meant his life.
What? What? The victim? You mean Mr. Littus had my keys?
Indeed.
Romaine lettuce.
When will my trials be over?
I don't know, probably in about 3 or 4 weeks. Speaking of trials, I've never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today.
Emma was right about the fop. I'll give her that.
Hello? Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help.
Yeah, Mr. Gavin, tell us how your keys ended up in the dead guy's hands.
Yeah.
I'm fucking all ears.
Tell us about your troubles today and why you took them out on Mr. Lettuce.
I really don't think that's...
Tell us. And we'll keep mum about the keyring for now.
Are you blackmailing me, Fraulein?
Yeah, dude, she's really fucking good at it, too. About the crime?
Which crime do you mean?
The murder! Fucking what else would it be?
Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit parade of crimes, you see.
If you're old enough to know what hit parade is, please take us entrance over. Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he?
Alright, fellow Casey Kasem enjoyers.
Something about his hog and his guitar case.
Anyway, afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Latouche than I do. For now, at least.
Huh?
You were the one who found the body, yeah? While we were in the middle of a performance, no less.
Yeah. Have you thought about making your music less shitty so people don't fucking die?
Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin?
I'll leave that to Fraulein Detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes.
And not exactly best buddies, are they? Emma and Prosecutor Gavin, I mean.
Well, what to do next? We've already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin may be right. We might be the most informed for once.
Maybe Prosecutor Gavin can shed some light on things we found. I don't believe you, Apollo! How can you come to this concert and not know about the Gaviners?
You are 15. You needed an adult. I call this my debt to society.
It's not surprising. Why? Even our ancestors knew nothing of America's existence once.
I know America exists.
The Gaviners aren't just an average rock band, Apollo. Each member is connected to the police somehow.
Hey? Listen, the only good police on the face of the planet are Sting.
I was gonna say that. They're connected to Sting's police. By day they pack heat, but by night they heat up the stage.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say by night they pack meat, but you know.
I mean, also that. By day, those lips interrogate. By night, they sing songs of unrequited passion.
Yeah, cool.
They debuted 7 years ago with 13 Years Hard Time for Love. Then came Love with No Chance of Parole and My Boyfriend is the Prosecution's Witness.
These seem oddly
These
specific.
titles suck.
Yeah.
The list of hits goes on, and the titles get even dumber.
This here's my right-hand man, Darian Christian. I make the melodies and he attacks them with his guitar.
There's so many jokes I can make, but they just all come across incredibly wrong and offensive. Just insert canned laughter, and Kios, why would you say that? And I'd just be like, because it's true.
He's a bit of a rogue, really.
That's you, young Sharky.
And this guy's a bit of a perfectionist. When a performance goes least bit wrong, he goes into his funk, just like today.
Like
Moody
George
s-
Clinton?
Moody son of a bitch.
You know, I'd hope a murder would be a bit more off-putting than a ruined concert.
The concert today, a disaster. I'll get to the bottom of this mess, and then we'll see who missed a cue.
It was you.
You missed Q. They were arguing about that before.
Great. I love nothing more than questioning tormented artists. Love it. It's great.
What's this missed Q you keep talking about?
Haha, you heard it, didn't you? From the audience?
Actually, I didn't notice anything.
See? No amateur is gonna pick up on that.
Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? No. Now take a listen to this.
I'd rather not.
What's that?
It's a bomb we should run.
A mixing board. We use it to record our concert tonight.
Aren't we supposed to be investigating a murder, not your shitty band?
Well, we've come this far. Might as well go all the way.
Yeah, I'm going all the way fucking home.
I've always wanted to learn about the recording industry.
Why? So you can make a race this special to put on Netflix? That's what
That was
magicians do these days, right?
No.
Here
You
is
find out.
Here is literally all you need to know about the music industry. The music business is a cruel and shallow money trench. A long plastic hallway where thieves and pimps run free and good men die like fucking dogs. There's also a negative side. Anyway, Hunter S. Thompson, ladies and gentlemen.
This is but one of the devices used in recordings. We're a 5-part band. This lets us record each member's performance separately. We use a slider to adjust the volumes for each part. Check it out.
Wow, neat! So, could you say here only the drum part?
Of course. That's how we find the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight.
I'm more concerned with the other criminal, you know, the one that kills people.
You want help on the case? Then help me with mine.
Do you realize how fucked up that is for you to say?
No.
Fucking rich people.
The man has his priorities, Apollo.
Let's begin. First, we bring up the part of the performance in question. You simply choose the section of the song you wish to hear on the uppermost bar. Like so. There it is. Now listen.
Is something wrong?
You couldn't hear it? Listen again, closely.
The timing's a little off, isn't it?
You see? There. Right at the most important part. And even an amateur can hear it.
An amateur with a mixing board, maybe.
You're missing the point. We'll never stamp out crying until we're perfect. Perfect!
Here we go.
Right, Herr Amateur. You will prove my point.
Me?
You will find the missed cue. You will tell us which instrument, which part, is the guilty party.
Why?
Did I not just explain it? Were you not listening? Move the sliders with the left stick up and down to adjust the volume for each part. Then you'll find the part that hopelessly bungles the cue with left stick left and right. You'll find it with your untrained amateur ears.
Nothing to do but try, Apollo!
Great. This looks kind of fun. You know, if there wasn't a gun to the back of my head.
First, a quick review. Use left stick up and down to adjust a part's volume. Jump to another section of the song with left bumper and right bumper. Once you found the guilty party, press the Y button to point it out. Time to rock.
Found it. It's all shit. This is a
You
mistake.
turned everything off.
Yeah.
It's what makes the music the best.
Yeah. And do I really have to fucking... Why am I doing fucking music theory at midnight on Monday? This part is off.
Which is that? Second guitar.
Ah,
It was you, Darian.
Looks like the cat's out of the bag.
Oh, well, that's all you have to say? That kind of attitude lets killers walk free, Darian.
Here they go again.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to ask about the concert. It's starting to feel like we're wasting our fucking time.
It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad.
Are you paying my therapy bills?
I mean, it kind of screams trial gimmick, doesn't it?
I guess.
Mixing board added to the court record.
I still can't get over the title for that song. Guilty Love? So you were saying something about your motorcycle not starting? Did you, I don't know, maybe accidentally arc your battery and blow a fucking 30 amp main fuse on the ignition coil?
Did you?
Yeah.
Oof.
Nah.
Something about your guitar case being busted?
Nah. That's the cheapest fucking repair I've ever done on a vehicle. It's just the fucking battery terminals cross, and like inline volt, it has two 30 amp fuses to prevent for shit like that. And just popped a fuse, put a new one in. Ta-da!
New fuse is pretty cheap.
You're well informed.
You mentioned it a few times, actually.
It all happened this morning. It's all this key ring's fault.
The key ring?
It's got all my keys on it, yeah? My bike key, my car key, and the key to my guitar case.
Wait, so this keyring?
It disappeared. I thought I'd put it in my jacket pocket.
Prosecutor Gavin's keyring disappeared?
I had to come to the concert by taxi. How embarrassing. And in order to get my guitar out, I had to break the lock.
It's not like a fucking flight case. They're like kind of flimsy as shit, dude. Wait, this guitar wasn't the one that...
The very one. Up in flames.
You know, you should do that to all your guitars. I bet you'll play better.
And right on stage, too.
I actually thought that was part of the show.
Crazy. And to top it off, Mr. Latusse's life was taken. Nobody told me about days like these.
Strange days indeed.
You think?
You don't?
Clearly he doesn't.
Jesus fuck. What's wrong, Trucy?
Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything.
Don't think too hard, you'll hurt yourself.
First, the heart-shaped keyring gets stolen. Then a very expensive guitar flares up on stage.
Wait till you see what flares up after this burrito I ate.
Then Mr. Latouche dies.
Yes, and?
Could it all be really just a coincidence?
Coincidence. Meaning. Darian, can you make any sense of all this?
Hey, don't look at me.
What do you think, Apollo?
Hmm?
I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or all this was planned.
You aren't thinking what I think you're thinking, are you? Fraulein?
I am.
I don't know the lyrics to Sabotage, but pretend I'm singing it.
What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark with Spike here.
The name's Apollo, and have you seen your fucking hair?
It's perfect. Shut your mouth.
Haven't you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today.
You mean like that lyric sheet? You know, something was bugging me too. That keyring, and the guitar, and the body.
Slow down there, Polly. You look a wee bit dizzy.
He's bluffing. He hasn't figured it out.
Your hair stays that way for more than 4 hours. Do you have to consult a doctor?
A hairstylist. Fess up. You're as clueless as I am.
Hmm?
No. Give F4 a chance. Let's see your evidence of the connection, shall we?
Evidence? Ugh. Oh.
Come on, let's see it. Whip out your evidence. What's the connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles?
Show me your evidence. Evidence. Show me your evidence. Your evidence.
Your evidence, yeah. Right here. It's this, isn't it?
A lyric sheet? The guitar's serenade. What's that got to do with anything?
It has everything to do with everything. Though I wouldn't have believed it if Kyo's didn't take the text away.
My bad. My fucking rippling six-pack abs accidentally hit
No,
the
I
text.
wouldn't have believed it if the Fraulein hadn't pointed it out.
What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles.
Maybe it is a coincidence. Or perhaps it means something. I'm gonna kill this guy. Don't you think, Fraulein?
I do. Everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin today is predicted in the lyrics to this song.
No way.
Look, just think about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list them in the order that they occurred.
Can we not just skip it?
No.
Oh.
While reading the lyric sheet.
First, the keyring was stolen.
And not just any keyring, a heart-shaped keyring.
That's right here. When you stole away the keys my heart held onto so tight. This is a heart holding keys. Ah!
And next, his guitar burst into flame.
Burning on in my heart. Fire! Burn away my love.
And then Mr. Latouche was killed.
Like a bullet of love. Fire! Take my life away. But that's
that's you.
crazy!
You're just kidding.
Edge.
So everything that happened today here, the song predicted it all?
Or perhaps it was the other way around.
He looks mad.
Breaking news. Oh, mad.
The criminal could have based the crime on the lyrics.
But who would go through all that trouble?
Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you stumbled upon something quite vital and quite annoying, Fraulein.
That's what I do. I'm vital and annoying.
She looks pleased.
The lyrics predicting the crime, Clavier.
Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me.
I have to agree. The key ring, the guitar, the murder.
The keyring might have been dropped by accident.
Yet the victim was holding it. Hard to think that it was unconnected.
Yeah, that's true. Prosecutor Gavin's as calm and collected as ever.
So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics?
That sounds likely.
Why would anyone do that? That's so fucking lame.
While we think about that, I'm going to get cracking on the biggest crime here. I want to talk to the Borginian embassy about this Mr. Latouche.
Oh, I thought the biggest crime was your hairdo.
Hmm.
I thought it was his guitar playing.
Yeah, that was pretty criminal.
I hate all of you.
Ah, right. Thanks, Darian.
I'll leave the pondering of the mysteries to you. I'm out of here.
A foreign national, Mr. Latouche, was killed. Seems like that would have to be the point of all this. They did more than something. They left us with not only a murder, but a mystery.
Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today.
Maybe this is the real prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom.
I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves, yeah?
I mean, what if they have to do with crimes? Because that's kind of your job.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is all we're gonna get from Prosecutor Gavin today. That leaves La Miroir to question. Hey, Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where La Miroir is right now?
I had her go to my dressing room. With the pianist, Maki Tabae, of course. She seemed rather shocked by Mr. Latouche's sudden passing.
The Gaviner's dressing room. Okay, got it.
July 7th, backstage hallway. It's Tom
Hello?
Selleck!
It's time for Tom Selleck's mustache. There he goes again. Who the fuck is that guy?
There he goes. There
There
he goes again.
I go again on my own. Walking down the only hall I've ever known. Moving along.
I approve, Sharky.
Thank you.
Trucy?
You know, he did look sort of familiar.
So he is a friend of yours. Fucking weird.
Well, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember.
Curiouser and curiouser.
I think I saw him on a TV show.
Was it Magnum PI?
That might have been it. July 7th, Gaviner's dressing room. Oh, let me.
Hi, Chris Rays!
What has happened? I heard that Mr. Latouche has died.
Oh, suddenly you're fluent in Japanese.
Amirar, you speak? I mean, you speak English?
Or Japanese.
No, I speak Japanese. Which is what we're speaking right now. I was invited here from the Republic of Borneo. But I am not Bornean by birth.
But wasn't Mr. Latouche your interpreter?
Yes, well... That was Mr. Latouche's idea. He thought it would add to the mystique, you see.
Then your pianist is also...
No, Machitobii is Borgnian. He does not speak Japanese. Now, please tell me,
Why?
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
what has happened to Mr. Latouche? Why did he...
Actually, Mr. Latouche was.
Trucy!
People die when they are dead.
Yeah. Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said? You know, that piece of paper that we signed?
Mr. Latouche was Lemuel's manager.
And?
That's not fair. To her. Or to me.
And?
I mean, isn't she a related party?
No. Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I'd suspect, you know, considering she's the only realistically possible suspect currently.
All we have been told is to wait here in this room. It's very unsettling.
I'm sorry, we're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions?
Of course, I am always willing to help.
She's as calm as she looked on stage. I can't put my finger on why, but I like this Lamira. Wingdings!
What is it, Machi?
Homeschooled!
What? But you'd be alone.
What seems to be the problem?
Machi, he is not good around strangers.
Damn, that sucks. Why is he a concert performer?
Because he was the murderer. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air because of the thing I previously said. Would that be all right?
No. Actually, it wouldn't be,
Really
Apollo.
not be, actually.
You're letting a potential suspect just fucking wander off unattended.
Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about?
Look, it's a postcard of Lemuel.
That's not a question.
What are those letters at the bottom? I've never seen these before.
It must be her native tongue. Virginian.
A landscape painter in sound. This is how it would translate, roughly. Please, take one.
A landscape painter in sound? That's a nice image.
Postcard added to the court record.
Yeah, I can give her her thing back. That reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you?
My brooch, yes. Well, it may be mine.
Yours, Lemirar?
I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it.
Well, that explains the brooch we found. It was Lemuel's.
Oh, yeah, that's not suspicious.
Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it.
So this brooch does belong to her. That really begs the question.
Is something wrong, Apollo?
Shut.
It was her dressing room, Apollo.
Shut.
And why does it match yours, Trucy?
Shut.
Because she has good style.
The Republic of Borginia. That's in Northern Europe, right?
I've never even heard of it.
I started out singing in a restaurant. Then a producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am.
Don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant. He's very bad.
Producers tend to look for talent, Trucy. Amirar, you're not from Borginia originally. Were you born here?
Well,
Oh, is that supposed to be a secret?
Image is everything when you're a star.
Image is nothing. Lobsters are everything.
I know a bit about that, of course.
yes, it's something like this. A contract, you might say. I'm also not to speak anything but Borgnian in public.
Image is important, I guess.
She's not all image, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound.
A painter in what?
She travels the world, turning the sights she sees into music.
What, like a shitty version of Sigur Rós?
I think I made a Sufjan Stevens joke last week.
True.
That's the secret to your music's beauty, right?
You're very perceptive.
Oh, I use your songs all the time in my stage act as I admit to unlicensed use of your music.
Yeah, good job, Trucy.
I don't have to pay royalties, do I?
Shut.
This landscape painter in an image, too, is as an image. Yet without it, my songs would not be so widely heard.
They even call you the Siren of the Ballad, right?
Hmm.
Yes, in Bornian, Noir means siren. I fear that perhaps already I am not the siren I once was.
I feel like this might be important, but let us not discuss it further.
Yeah, instead, we'll have to come back to it next week. Good job, everybody. We only had 4 or 5 copyright strikes, 3 pending lawsuits, and a murder.
12 concussions.
Yeah, right. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, it's still better than a football game.
Woo! Ah, well, that was well done. All right. But yeah, good job, everyone. I am proud of you all. I guess we'll have to see what happens next week. I wonder if the siren knows anything.
Nope, can't be.
No, couldn't be.
Nope, I know nothing.
Speaking of head empty, only cookies, it's Shy.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, yeah.
Hi. Thank you for showing up. It was great to be here. Coming up, I know Lon and I are planning another stream sometime this week. Cross fingers. And
We are, she says.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm gonna get it later.
Well then.
I'm thinking about maybe trying something later in the week myself. Have to see how that shakes out, but yeah, help.
It sounds like you might be getting shaken later, by the sound of that.
Well then.
Well then. Forever destined to have better sports teams than me. It's a little sharky.
Well, the first thing I'd like to say about, and then followed by,
Yeah, right.
and then finally, I'd like to consider. But most importantly, I'm just catting. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Today is Friday in California, as the things would say. Belated day of visibility, belated Easter, and yeah, have a good week. Tell your loved ones you care. Have some fun. Get off my lawn.
Loves Nirvana so much, he just had to live there. It's Chris Rees.
Yeah, you know, the greatest band to ever exist.
Yeah, if they were the only band to ever exist.
I'm just saying Courtney Love did us a favor is all.
Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Well, this shit isn't getting monetized.
Wow.
I didn't say the word.
Dude,
Hi, I'm Chris Rees. I'm leader of the raid group Blitz, Final Fantasy 14. Hopefully starting on some other projects soon once I finally get some spoons back and work stops being shitty. Which should be this week. Fuck yeah.
Woo.
I put all that effort into that outro. Now he's gonna have to cut them all.
Nah, I don't give a shit. I don't make money anyway. Speaking of demonetization, the second most likely reason this stream gets demonetized, it's Lania.
I knew that was gonna be me, and I'm so proud. Hi, I'm Lania. I played a game today about being a little bunny running a greenhouse. And sometimes I play games about being a very mentally disturbed man running around a Japanese city. And also, I don't know, I make really terrible jokes, and you see me here twice a week. Two times a week. On Mondays and on Sundays. For this bullshit and Nightingale. So yeah, be good to each other. And, insert joke about Trissie's panties, I guess. I don't know.
The person I have to least worry about, unless they start getting lippy, it's Oni Heart.
What do you mean by that?
You know you can't outrun me.
Hey, you don't know that. I got strong legs.
Yeah? Are they stronger than a fucking 9mm hollow point?
I eat those for breakfast.
Yeah, do you? You should probably get checked for heavy metal toxicity. You might need chelation.
I'm fine.
Damn right you are.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Anyway.
yeah. I now that my mom needs less help after the knee replacement surgery, I do find myself with more time, so I may be able to do things again, like I said earlier, maybe do an art stream, or Tekken, or continue Persona 3 Reload, which I am somewhat near the end of the game.
Or Unicorn Overlord?
I'm not playing that on stream. Nobody's gonna watch that. It's really slow, and I just am having a lot more fun enjoying it off stream. So fuck y'all.
You know what? People deserve to have off-stream games. I think that's important.
I will say that I have 120 hours in that game so far right now.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's me.
I'm proud of you all. For me, I'm Kios. I'm going to bed. I'll try and get a schedule up tomorrow and just whatever. We'll play it by ear. If you've been hanging around the past couple weeks, I fucking appreciate you. You're a real one. There's the Discord. You want to hang out and join us. If you're catching this on the YouTube and you've made it this far, I don't know, find something better to do with your time. But if you haven't subscribed, feel free. Easiest way to catch up with what you have potentially missed. Tea drinkers, check out the blends we put together with our friends over at Adagio, proceeds benefiting the Trevor Project. That's my wife, Setsi. It is full of wonderfully cute crocheted chill pills, 3D printed jewelry, ethically sourced bone jewelry, and it's pretty much going into the fucking moving house fund. Last but not least, there is in fact the Throne wish list. If you want to get yourself some extra cooking votes and whatnot, it all helps out the stream. But for me, I'm going to call it a night, and we will see you all tomorrow. No, wait, we're off tomorrow. I will not see you tomorrow. I will see you all Wednesday. But yeah, let's go rate a friend.
On my end, that's not an option. So
All right. We're going to raid Mia because it's her birthday.
It is her birthday.
It is, in fact, her
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Mia!
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mia.
Anyway, thanks for joining, friends. Say your goodbyes, everybody.
Goodbye.
I
Bye,
shall see you
everybody.
when I see you.
Your goodbyes, everybody.